Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to week 13. It's rank advancement week. I have not slept because I've been on papa duty or daddy duty looking after my kids, which has officially raised the bar higher of service above self. You know, I always thought that being in service at VCon was the most challenging, demanding, physically, mentally, emotionally. I am telling you, being in service at VCon is the easiest thing in life. Looking after my two boys for, I think, 3 days, I was on papa duty. That is truly in service. I feel like I just finished 10 VCons. Are you guys with me? In one VCon after another, okay? So now I will never, ever complain about anything at VCon. It is the easiest thing to do in life, to be in service 10 days at VCon, okay? This is my paradigm shift after looking after my kids for 72 hours, all right? So forgive me, I haven't slept. I cannot feel my body because I had to swim, play, carry them throughout 3 days. They wanted to go to a beach, so I try my best to keep my promises to my kids. So this Wednesday message, whoever you are, if you're brand new and confused who I am, all right, I am the guy who's going to be by your side throughout your journey from where you are right now all the way to max out. You're going to see me on the 8 basic building blocks. You're going to see me on the welcome video. You're going to see me on the Wednesday message. You're going to follow me on Insta. Subscribe to YouTube, Pathman Senathirajah. And I'll try my best to be your partner, your friend, your upline, your support. You know, let's not use the word mentor. It's a bit too strong. But let's put me in the category of somebody who cares a lot about who you become. I care a lot about your limitless potential, even if I don't know you. All right, that's how I was trained by Japa and Dato Sri, our uplines. You know, they never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. So I will never give up on you. All right, so as long as you like this face and you like this voice and you like my style of communicating, we are going to be best friends. All right, until you reach max out. Okay, and after you reach max out, okay, we'll still be best friends. Okay, are you guys with me wherever you are in the world? So whether you're brand new, whether you are in the middle of your journey, or whether you are building for the last 10, 15 years, oh, max out king or queen, doesn't matter. Empty your cup. Empty your cup and listen. Today I want to talk about 3 things. All right, and the first thing is the word commitment. You understand? A lot of, if you look at basic building block number 2, it is commitment. And a lot of people don't know how to explain or describe commitment. And I will try on this Wednesday message. Commitment, to me, is simply the willingness to give up something. That's about it. I don't think commitment is about doing something. Right? I don't think commitment is about I commit to you. Do you understand? Any moron can say that. I commit to QNet. Any moron can say that. It doesn't mean anything. Right? I think the true definition of commitment is what you are willing to give up on this new journey that you are starting. A lot of people are not committed to QNet, not committed to this journey, not committed to what they are supposed to do, simply because they were not willing to give up something, right? Or simply because they were committed to something else, right? They were committed to their old life, their old way of doing things. That commitment was stronger than this new commitment, all right? So if you fall in love, but you're still committed to your ex-girlfriend, then this new person you find, or ex-boyfriend, okay, this new person you find, you can never be committed because your commitment is still there. But in networking, I think the greatest challenge of commitment is you're still committed to the way you used to be, the way you used to live, and you're not willing to give that up. And as long as you're not willing to give up the old commitment, you cannot start a new commitment. This is what I believe. And the reason why I can be committed in QNet for the last 26 years, because I gave up, all right, the life I was committed to. Don't get me wrong, all right, it was not easy. But if you want to move forward, you still cannot be attached to your past. You still cannot want that and want this. Do you understand? And I don't think you want to use the word sacrifice. I think commitment. Okay, so all of you who are starting this journey, all of you in the middle of the journey, and if you are having trouble achieving commitment on this journey, it's simply because you're not willing to give something up. You're not willing to give up what you like, what you used to do, how you used to live. That's why you have the inability to commit moving forward. And commitment is fundamentally important on your journey. Without commitment, there can be no success in network marketing. That's why I always ask new sign-ups. I always ask existing sign-ups. I even ask everyone I meet, are you ready to commit to this journey? That means give it your best. Give it 100% for a certain duration of time. Do you understand? Okay, because if you're not willing to commit 100% for a certain duration of time, it cannot work. Because you are not just selling a product. You're not just talking about QNet. You are starting your own business. So the funny thing is, if this was a traditional business, you will be very committed, you know. You will wake up at 5 in the morning and go to your restaurant and stay there until 1 a.m. No holidays, no breaks, no Christmas, no New Year, no Eid, no Chinese New Year, no Diwali. Are you guys with me? You know? So commitment, I think, is lacking. And the ability to communicate commitment, the ability to show commitment, the ability to pull somebody into a life of commitment. Because don't underestimate, a lot of people you sign up have never committed to anything in their life. They don't understand what commitment is. If they're single, they will never understand what commitment is. If they're not a mother or father, they will never understand what commitment is. Do you understand? Commitment is absolute 100% focus. That means nothing else exists. Do you understand? This is it. Like a mother to a child. All right? Like me, the last 72 hours, nothing existed. I waited until they slept. Then I stayed awake until 4 in the morning to do all my networking duties. And then I wake up again at 8 o'clock. Then I'm committed to them. You understand? So commitment is a fundamental requirement. If you're struggling to achieve your goals, if you're struggling to achieve your targets, you're not committed enough. Because if you're truly committed, you can. And commitment is not about time. Commitment is about intensity. It's about seriousness. It's about the vairagya. It's about the fire. You understand? Somebody can give 4 hours to networking and be far more successful than somebody who gives 24 hours to networking every day, based on the level of intensity of their commitment. It must be felt by the other person, must be felt by their downlines, must be felt by their prospects. You understand? That this is who I am. That's why I tell people, you are not in QNet. QNet must be in you. It must be in your blood. Doesn't mean you wear the t-shirt QNet. You understand? It means that people must know that this is your commitment. It's like I always advise men and women around the world. You cannot give the perception to others that you are accessible, approachable. You understand? All right? The minute you give that perception to somebody, that means they know you are not committed anywhere else. Do you understand? No? The same way, if you give the perception to your prospect that you are not committed to QNet, they will not sign up. They will not think you are serious. And you don't want an upline who's not committed. All right? So that's the first thing I want to talk to you about this Wednesday message. commitment, must be felt, must be seen, must be heard, the way you speak, the way you live, the way you think. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to be a fanatic, you don't have to be crazy, like wake up in the morning, I love QNet. No. Right? You just got to send that energy that QNet is not what you do, it is who you are. And I'm not talking the name QNet, I'm talking your journey as an entrepreneur, your belief in the industry of network marketing, your belief in the vision of Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, our great founders, must be felt, heard and seen by the people around you. That's the first thing. The second thing, I've said it a million times, is consistency. Actually, everything is C. Alright, so I'll think of the third C. I got one C now, commitment. The second C is consistency. Alright, all of you beautiful morons around the world, you know you're not consistent. You know you mentally switch off. You know when you wake up in the morning and you say, today I want to chill out and watch Netflix and sing Kumbaya. You understand? You know your consistency is not there mentally, emotionally. And somebody told me, Chief, it's impossible to be consistent. We got problems in life. All right, tomorrow I got this problem, I got that problem. I cannot be consistently thinking about QNet. I'm sorry. You must. Because every time you switch off, all your efforts the last few months dies. And you start again. Do you understand? When I mean switch off, I don't mean you quit the business. I mean you take a mental and emotional break. Do you understand? And this is a luxury that real entrepreneurs don't have. This is a luxury I think only networkers have, because they don't think this is real entrepreneurship. This is a luxury mothers do not have. Fathers have it. Fathers have this luxury, because when they go to work, they switch off about their family. They think they're providing for their family. But mothers, they can go anywhere. They can do anything. They never stop being a mother. Do you understand? And this consistency is the key to network marketing. I cannot say it enough. I cannot emphasize it enough. That there's no switching off. Right? I took a break for 3 days. I was in a beach somewhere, but I never switched off. I was in touch with my mentor. I was in touch with all my downlines. All right? Everything I did. Because the danger of inconsistency is the impact on other people. You understand? So can you imagine a mother wakes up tomorrow morning and tell her children, listen, you morons, the next 1 week, I'm not your mother. You will never hear somebody say this. It's an impossibility. Then why do you think you have this privilege as a networker to say that I need to take a week off mentally? I need to take a break. I got problems. We all have problems. This is life. You understand? But consistency is the key. That means you must consistently think of how, what you must do, where you must go, your rule 3, your presentation, your consistency of system, your power of association, your TAT, your prospect list, your name list, all right, supporting your downlines, okay, increasing the size of your check every week, all right, keeping yourself motivated even when you're facing rejection after rejection and challenges after challenges. It's a consistency of your mojo, consistency of your energy, consistency of your power, consistency of your belief is important. Are you guys with me? All right? Consistency is important. And the third C, I think, is care. I think it's care. I think any journey in life, if you don't care, you cannot succeed. If you don't care about your downlines, if you don't care about the promises you made, if you don't care about your dreams, if you don't care about the people you love, all right, you won't make it. End of the day, if you look at the journey of your life, right, care is what you always wanted to feel. This is your number one desire, Do you remember how your mom would call you when you're out somewhere? And a simple question, have you eaten? Can make you smile. And don't be surprised. Everyone in today's world especially don't have anyone who cares about them. So the people you have brought into your network, the people you have made promises to, the people who have been there for you, right? Demonstrate your care. Don't say it. Any idiot can say, I care about you, I love you, I'm committed, all right? I'm focused on networking, I am your best downline. Any idiot can speak. But only when you show it, people will understand. So the care that you demonstrate as an upline, as a downline, as a daughter, son, mother, father, brother, sister, friend, only when you demonstrate care can other people feel it. And I think in network marketing, one of the most powerful things is care. I am here after 26 years, loyal to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, because for 26 years, they demonstrated their care for me. Always. They showed me that they care. Right? And in the world of business, this word is never used, But why I love network marketing is because we can use this word. Right? So demonstrate your care. And people will stay. Nobody will break away. Nobody will leave you. Nobody will quit the business. Because care is what everyone wants to feel. It is the most powerful emotion. It's even more important than love. You can love somebody and don't show them care, I know a lot of people like that. But if you show care, people will stay with you. Do you understand? And care means also giving up something for somebody. Care means giving time. I'm doing this Wednesday message because I care about you. I care about you. It's not easy to do this Wednesday message at 2:30 in the morning or 3 a.m. in the morning after not sleeping for so many days. But I'm doing it because I care. I genuinely care about your commission this week, your journey this week, your state of mind, your emotional strength, everything. I care about everything. I was trained by two uplines who cared, and I care. So learn to care, but learn how to demonstrate care. Don't just talk. Don't just keep it here. Show it so people understand and know that you care. Are you guys with me? So commitment, consistency, and care. If you understand these 3 C's, all right, the next few weeks will be beautiful weeks for you on this journey with QNet and the V. All right? So remember, commitment, consistency, and care. I love you guys.